This is RNN.
Welcome to Reality Network News. I'm Jenny Blaze.
And I'm Peter Madrigal. Welcome everyone to our first episode. Now, I wanted to do this first episode personally because there were some things that I needed to address to everybody, but I didn't want to really address them anywhere else but on my own network. So hence, that's why we're here. And of course, I have to start off the show. I have to kick it off myself. And then there's going to be other people that are going to be on here. It's going to be a very rotating group of people on the news. But today we have Jenny Blaze, and I'm very, very happy to have Jenny Blaze on board for this inaugural first episode of Reality Network News. So thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. And should
You're
we
welcome.
remind people to subscribe to Reality Network?
Absolutely. So, yeah, go to watch.realitynetwork.tv. Subscribe over there. That's where that's where you're going to be able to watch a bunch of television shows, including this show right here, Reality Network News. This is RNN. So one thing that I wanted to start off with, Jenny, and I wanted to discuss with you was my party at SIR. It was a nice little kickoff to Reality Network itself. It's too bad that you weren't able to be there. I know it's across the country. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and then we also had an engagement. So one thing that I will announce right away for Reality Network is we have a couple of new television shows coming up. One of which is called The Life of Rockefeller. That is going to be on Reality Network, and we did have an engagement there, so you missed out on that too. So so.
Who got engaged?
What? That face. Okay, so check this out, Jenny. So check this out. We're in the middle of the party, right? And this actually, I knew about this way before, okay? Because I was one of the people with the secrets that Robert Rockefeller was going to get on one knee and propose to Tisha, who also happens to be a really good friend of mine as well. And they did it in front of the Reality Network red carpet.
And you knew this was going to happen?
Yes, I did.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes, I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, so I had to wrangle everybody and make sure that everybody was like quiet because I was behind Robert and he got on one knee, so he was like right here to me. And Tisha had her back toward him talking to a producer on the network, Deanna Molay, who's been on a bunch of TV shows herself. Yeah.
No way. Are you going to cover their wedding and engagement party or anything?
So the wedding itself is going to be on Life of Rockefeller, which is going to be on Reality Network.
Oh, amazing. So we get to see all of that.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. And then, of course, the 20th anniversary for SIR happened the week after. You know what's funny is that I was telling Natalie, because hashtag I really work at SIR, and we're going to get into that very, very soon
Yes.
on this very segment. I was telling Natalie, one of the owners at SIR, that we had back-to-back-to-back-to-back parties. We had four parties back-to-back-to-back. And I think there's another one on Friday, so we're recording this on May the 21st. So we're going to have another party on May the 23rd. So it's more back-to-back parties at SIR.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you do work there, right?
Yes. Although I won't be there this weekend, I'm going to be managing all of Gay Pride, which is coming up on the 31st, the May 31st.
Oh, soon.
Oh, yeah,
Wow,
it's
that's
coming up.
coming very
It's
soon.
it's coming up pretty quickly. Wait, what city are you in, Jenny?
I'm closest to
Because I
New
know
York
you were
City.
in. Okay, so you live north of New York.
Yes, a couple hours north.
Weren't you in New York last night?
Yes, I just got back today because last night I went to a watch party hosted by Bravo. I got a special invitation to join as a VIP guest, and we saw the Summer House finale episode. It was their season 9 finale. We also got a little clip of Next Gen NYC, which is premiering, I believe, on June 2nd on Bravo.
Oh,
I don't know if you're familiar
Okay.
with that show, but it's essentially the children of housewives and them living in New York City and them all being friends. And there was a moment where I gasped. So I was surprised because I wasn't expecting that. So I am looking forward to that. And then also we saw a little trailer of the reunion for Summer House, and that also looks very good.
Oh
finale
wow.
was great.
Well, so you had quite the experience.
Yes. Bravo always treats me well.
Oh, good, awesome.
We have to edit this part, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have any bad feelings about anything. So it's live and let live, I guess. Right?
Well, should we talk about Reality Network though? Because you have so many shows.
Yes, we do. Yeah, actually. So we have Hair Cult, which is a drama that takes place in a hair salon in Austin, Texas. We have Catching Cheaters, which is it's as its name says, catching cheaters. Yeah. So we have a wide variety of different television shows on Reality Network, and that's what and of course we have Reality News, which is going to be it's brand new. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. We've already started writing articles again. I've already picked up on people writing articles again for the channel, for the website. So Reality Network News, RNN. And we have, right now I'll be making an announcement, and I'll be making further announcements on my Instagram and social medias, but I'm going to be actually I'm currently filming Outside the Rules right now for Reality Network.
Do tell. What's that about?
So it's about my life outside of the rules.
Yay. That's what we need.
Yes, exactly. So that's going to be,
Wait,
it's already
does that
a
mean-
lot of fun.
Does that mean you can confirm whether you're going to be on the next season of Vanderpump Rules or not?
Yes, I can. I can confirm that. I can confirm everything here on Reality Network News.
So will you be on Vanderpump Rules season
Nope.
12?
No, they didn't ask me back. Like so originally what ended up happening was they asked me, see, this is breaking news right now. This is
Yeah.
breaking news.
And I'm
So
not happy about
originally,
it.
Jenny, they asked me to do a bunch of the sizzle reels, So I got on and I did all of the Here we go. This is important
Used
stuff.
your likeness to reel people in?
Why do you think that I had that little reaction when you said bravo?
I see why.
There it is. So they asked me to do some of the sizzle reel stuff, and send them pictures and show where I'm at in my life, and then of course they asked me to get on the Zoom call and talk about. They asked me to talk about what my role was at SUR, and I said, well, I'm still managing over there. And they're like, well, so what's everybody else like? What is your relationship? So I gave them a story, kind of like the same story I gave on the first ever episode of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my gosh. Peter.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is breaking news right here on Reality Network News right now. There we go. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So, have you talked to anyone from the former cast about this? Have you talked to
You know what?
any of them?
The only one I still communicate with is Sheena. Now, I know she has a book coming out. It's a deeply personal book. I could text her right now. I could. But
Would
eventually we'll have
she-
her come on Reality Network News. Yes?
Yay! That's what I
Yep.
was going to ask. And I feel like I saw a couple clips of Sheena talking about her book and she was crying. So I can only imagine what topics she touches on in this book.
I'm very curious, too. I'm very curious as to the topics that she touches on. I'm wondering, how much of that is related to, shared life experiences. Same show is what I'm getting at. The same show. So I'm very curious as to what that book what is in that book. Why is it so emotional? You know.
When does it come out again?
I think it's supposed to come out very soon, the next few weeks. Honestly,
Oh,
think
wow.
that. So, yeah,
Well, that'll be exciting to have Sheena herself talk about it.
I would love to bring her on Reality Network News. That'd be awesome. That'd be fantastic, actually. I think we can do that. I think we could swing it. I think I got the pull.
I know you don't talk to all of the guys from Vanderpump, but what about the other ladies? Like Katie, Ariana?
Oh, yeah. Katie, Ariana, yes, absolutely. I'm still in communication with them. But yeah, the one that I stay totally in communication with is Sheena. But it's really hard to, stay in communication with everybody when your life is going like 110 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
No,
going
I
to
get
ask
it.
you though, because I saw an interesting post just recently from you actually.
Me?
What is the emotional? What is emotional ejaculating mean? What does that mean? What is that?
Oh my gosh. In season 10 of Vanderpump, no, season 11 of Vanderpump Rules, it was after Scandival. Tom Sandoval was doing some kind of therapy, and the scene is him laying on the floor with like headphones on and I think a blindfold. And he's got this therapist on a microphone talking to him saying like, now take a deep breath and then think of all the negative things. I don't know what it was verbatim, but then he goes, now let out a huge scream. So Tom Sandoval is laying on his floor screaming while Lala Kent walks in, and she like has no reaction, which is so weird because I'm like, maybe because she's used to living with Randall Emmett, like maybe she's seen some weird things. But if I walked in
Yeah.
and saw that, I'd be like, what is going on here? She had like no reaction. And Tom Sandoval said in his confessional, he's like, yeah, that was like kind of like an emotional orgasm. And I just was so grossed out by that. I'm like, he just emotionally ejaculated all over us as the audience, and I will never forgive him.
Well, there it is. That's very interesting. Speaking of, oh, jeez. Okay.
And then on the Valley last night, so I was watching the Valley. That's when I live tweeted that because Jesse, he had a therapist, a life coach, who was like, have you ever tried screaming into a pillow? And so he made Jesse Lally scream into a pillow 3 times. And I was just having PTSD from it. I'm like, oh my God, this is like Sandoval emotionally ejaculating all over us again.
Well, let's get away from that type of stuff. Let's get away from that. That's yeah. Anyway, so back to Sir. So something interesting happened. Something interesting happened last week. Someone said, and I'm talking about Charlie, by the way, Charlie Burnett.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I heard about
she
this.
said that she never worked at Sir, and of course, yours truly, being who I am, I had to address it, which kind of the comment that I left kind of went a little bit viral because like the comment itself got a bunch of likes, right? And then there was a bunch of articles that were written, and I kept on getting these Google alerts from my PR about my comment about Charlie. And here's what I'm talking about actually. Here we go. So this is the comment right here that
Oh, okay.
everyone went crazy over right here. And it was from the trying what's that trying to figure out pod, which I'm going to be on, by the way. I told them that I'd be on. They asked me to come on, so I'm going to be on it. But I wanted to do this first. And unequivocally, I'm going to stop sharing now, but unequivocally, I'm coming out right now to say, right now, that yes, she did work at Sir. I don't know exactly what she was thinking. So unequivocally, Charlie worked at Sir. I don't know what she was thinking when Charlie, said that she never did, that it was all fake. I met Sir all the time. There have been Reddit posts that stated this, and she comes out and says that she never worked there. And of course, like me being like who I am, I couldn't help but wonder, am I living a dream sequence or something? Is this real? Because I remember specifically telling her to go to certain sections. Okay? So I don't know where she thought that.
I'm just kidding.
Right? Now I feel like I'm going crazy.
She's gaslighting
You know? I think so. I don't know. What do you think of all this? Because I'm telling you right now, unequivocally, I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking directly at everybody. She worked at Sir. She used to ask me for, who else would I told her what section she would go to. And then she'd be hitting me up asking me for shifts. Years ago. This is years ago. This is pre 2020. Like, I'll have to dig through and find them. I'm not sure because I've gotten a new phone since that time. But unequivocally, yes, she worked at Sir.
Why did she say she didn't? What exactly did she say?
I don't know. I actually told a couple of other people that are on one of them is on the network, on Reality Network, and she literally said, "What is she talking about?" She used to hit everybody up asking for shifts. All the time.
Such a weird thing to lie about.
Right?
Yes. Very bizarre.
I don't understand. And so now I'm just okay. Am I being gaslit right now into thinking that I don't even work at Sir? I'm gonna be at Sir tomorrow night. Anybody doubts me, I'm gonna be taking a picture and I'm gonna be posting it and be like hashtag I really work at Sir. I'm gonna be there tomorrow night. So I don't know, Jenny, I'm gonna pass it to you. What do you think her objective was in telling? Because actually, you know what's funny about this whole thing?
What's that?
This isn't the first person that's actually either disavowed or said that they never worked there.
Why?
And I'm talking about like not even people on the show, people that had nothing to do, were not on the show, or maybe had a brief moment on that particular show, on that program, and then disavowed Sir, like said that they never worked there.
Who else said that?
I'll bring up the name later. Next time we do this, I'll bring it up. I don't want to give too much away in one episode. I can't. Here's the thing. This is a fountain of knowledge over here. I gotta keep the people coming back. We gotta do another episode. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do some more news.
I don't understand why anyone would deny working at Sir. Like, why? Especially if you're on the show, on camera, working there. Why? What's the purpose? What's
basically,
the intent?
Well, what she said was, I only came in to film. So all the orders that she took were fake. Now, here's the problem with that. All of the patrons that come in are real. We don't have any extras. We're not that kind of show. We don't have that budget. We didn't have that budget for that. So there were no extras. So all of the patrons were real. You see what I mean? So I even right now thinking about it, I'm very confused as to what she was trying to get at with her saying, "I don't really work at Sir," or "I never did."
Maybe it's an attempt to discredit the show because they didn't like how they were portrayed. I mean, I'm just guessing why somebody would do something like that because it makes no sense.
Or it's because they didn't bring her back.
Oh, she's salty, you think?
You think that? You think that it's because she's a little salty? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
If you're saying that she didn't get asked back and she wants to lie about her time there, then maybe she's salty. I don't know. I'm trying to guess why someone would lie about that.
I mean, now we're going into opinions. It's not really news, but it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
newsworthy to wonder.
definitely
Because
coming up with
now
conspiracy
I want to bring
theories.
Charlie on. Now I want to bring Charlie
Oh.
onto the news and find out exactly what she was thinking when she said that.
There you go. Go
Yeah,
straight to the source.
yeah, exactly. I want to know what she was thinking when she said, "I don't really work at Sir." I mean, I never did. I never worked at Sir. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
then who was I receiving text messages from asking for more shifts?
Yeah, you two need to get
True.
on together.
Yeah.
We need to
Oh,
see
yeah.
how that goes.
We'll bring her on and have some more breaking news on that particular episode. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It would be. It would be.
I'm here
But
for
I
it.
want to really give a shout out to a few sponsors real quick. Jack Daniels, Empress Gin, Cocavia, Jade, Leaf, Matcha, Lemon Perfect, Health Aid. Thank you, Health Aid, actually. All of these were sponsors for the party, by the way. Colleen Rothschild, Trugen, Cure Body, Drink Ride, Pure Vita, and Bloom Supplements. Thank you so much for sponsoring the party, and I look forward to continue working with you all. And as far as next week, we're gonna have some. I'm gonna have some more breaking news coming to you. I can't give it all away in one episode. Is that all right, Jenny? If I hold some stuff back,
If you must.
I'm gonna. Like I said, can't give it all away. Yeah, but now you know that Charlie actually worked at Sir, and yeah, I was not invited back to the show. So, breaking news right here.
Wow. So when can people watch Outside the Rules?
So, Outside the Rules is going to be coming out probably in a few months. We've already finished episodes 1 and 2. Episode 3 is going to come out, and then I'm going to Greece. I'm going to be shooting episode 4 in Greece. Yeah, and I'm going out for my birthday,
Love
so that's going to be very interesting.
That's
And I
the
will have some more breaking
anniversary.
news for you. Huh?
Your birthday is the anniversary of Reality Network.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to break some news over there. I'm probably going to make a news episode over there and then film another episode of Outside the Rules in Greece because I am outside the rules now.
Yay. Oh my gosh. So your show, Outside the Rules, is going to air before Vanderpump Rules season 12.
Yes, quite possibly, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It's already on IMDb. You can go check it out on IMDb. Outside the Rules. It's on IMDb right now in production.
That's official.
Yeah. So there you go.
Congratulations,
That's reality.
Peter.
That's reality news. Thank you,
I love
Jenny. I
it.
appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really
love
do. And I'm
watching
glad
your
that you were
journey.
able to come in and host this with me.
Absolutely. Anytime.
No.
Should we talk about other things or are
Awesome.
we good?
I think we're good. I think that this little news segment has broken enough news for the day. Tune in next week. We'll have some more breaking news for you. For Jenny Blaze, I'm Peter Madrigal. And remember, reality doesn't take a break, and neither do we. Real life, real drama, real TV, only on the Reality Network. We'll see you next week.
Real life, real drama, real TV. Only on the Reality Network.